Most people think maturity comes with age, but that's not true. You can grow older and still react like your wounded past. You can gain experience and still avoid responsibility. You can look calm externally while chaos still controls you internally. Because true maturity is not about age, it is about energetic integration. And when mature consciousness awakens, your reactions soften, your clarity deepens, and your life becomes guided by wisdom instead of survival. Today we are exploring a frequency on the emotional body chart that is the true foundation of spiritual mastery, the energy of mature consciousness. So what is mature consciousness? It is not emotional suppression, it is not becoming cold, it is not pretending to have everything together. Mature consciousness is the ability to respond to life with awareness, responsibility, emotional balance, and inner stability. It sounds like I can feel deeply without losing myself. I can face reality without collapsing. I choose growth instead of reaction. That is maturity. Pause for a moment. Feel this. Your breathing slows down. Your body becomes grounded. Your emotions stop rushing. There is less impulsiveness, less emotional chaos, less proving, only steadiness, only awareness, only presence. That is what mature consciousness feels like. When your four bodies enter a coherent state of mature consciousness, your entire system becomes more emotionally stable, mentally clear, spiritually aware, and physically grounded. Your mental body stops wasting energy on blame, defensiveness, and emotional reactivity, allowing you to think with greater objectivity and wisdom. Your emotional body becomes more balanced because emotions are no longer suppressed or uncontrolled. They are processed consciously and allowed to move naturally. Your physical body becomes calmer and more regulated, reducing impulsive behaviors, nervous system overwhelm, and stress-based reactions. Your spiritual body begins understanding challenges as opportunities for growth rather than punishment, creating deeper inner peace and resilience. In this coherent state, life becomes less dramatic because your system is no longer reacting from unresolved wounds. Mature coherence creates emotional responsibility, better relationships, stronger self-trust, and a deeper ability to navigate life with steadiness instead of chaos. Mature consciousness transforms your relationship with yourself by helping you stop living from emotional survival patterns and begin living from awareness. Many people unconsciously operate from their wounded inner child, allowing old pain, fear, insecurity, and emotional triggers to control present choices. But maturity allows you to recognize your wounds without becoming controlled by them. It teaches you how to hold responsibility for your emotions, actions, healing, and growth without collapsing into blame or shame. Mature consciousness also strengthens self-respect because you stop abandoning yourself through impulsive reactions, emotional avoidance, victim mentality, or unconscious behavior. Instead, you begin responding with patience, clarity, boundaries, accountability, and emotional regulation. You stop needing life to always feel comfortable in order to stay aligned. And this creates inner strength, emotional freedom, and deep personal evolution. From the perspective of manifestation, mature consciousness creates energetic stability. Many people desire manifestation, but their emotional reactions, impulsive decisions, unresolved wounds, and inconsistent behaviors continuously disrupt their energetic field. Manifestation responds strongly to coherence, consistency, and emotional stability. When your four bodies align in mature consciousness, your mind becomes more focused and less reactive. Your emotions become more balanced and intentional. Your body supports grounded action instead of impulsive movement, and your spirit remains connected to growth and higher understanding. This creates a stable manifestation signal that allows opportunities, relationships, abundance, and healing to enter more sustainably. Mature consciousness also prevents self-sabotage because you stop reacting emotionally every time discomfort appears. Instead of quitting, collapsing, or resisting growth, you stay aligned through challenges. Manifestation becomes stronger when your energy can hold expansion responsibly. And maturity is what strengthens that energetic capacity. Yet, stepping into our full sovereign maturity is one of the hardest things to do. I checked in with the C.A.T, our Collective Angelic Team, to uncover the common nested energies and programming blocking us from mastering this mature state. They revealed 4 deep-seated blocks across our energetic system. Let us break them down. In the mental body, the block shows up as blocks to purpose. The immature mind is easily distracted. It avoids taking life seriously, loops in confusion, and refuses to commit to a higher path because it fears the responsibility that comes with true purpose. When purpose is unclear, the mind becomes reactive, distracted, and emotionally unstable. Without direction, maturity weakens. In the spiritual body, we are dealing with childhood challenges and traumas. When your spirit experiences profound trauma early on, parts of your soul fragment and become frozen in time. Your spiritual development is arrested, making you react to present-day spiritual challenges from the energy of a wounded child. Unresolved childhood wounds distort perception, trust, safety, and emotional regulation. The spirit remains trapped in unfinished survival responses. In the emotional body, the block is the heavy frequency of hurt. When we carry unresolved hurt, our emotional body remains highly defensive and reactive. Every small trigger feels like a massive attack, keeping us trapped in an immature cycle of lashing out or shutting down. Old emotional pain remains active inside the system. This creates emotional defensiveness, sensitivity, and reactivity. And finally, in the physical body, this translates into the feeling of being trapped. Your physical nervous system feels caged by your responsibilities, by your past, or by your environment. Instead of feeling like a free, capable adult, your body feels powerless and restricted. The body feels stuck, trapped in routines, trapped in stress, trapped in old identities. This creates frustration and emotional pressure. To step into our true power and sovereignty, we must clear these deeply nested blocks. I invite you to settle into your space. Put both feet flat on the floor to ground yourself. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your lower abdomen. Breathe deeply. Take a slow, deep breath with me and release it completely. Let us clear this together. You can repeat these words after me, either aloud or quietly in your heart. I choose awareness. I choose steadiness. I choose growth over reaction. Feel your body becoming calmer. Maturity begins in the nervous system. I call upon my higher self and the Collective Angelic Team. I invoke the pure, sovereign light of mature consciousness to integrate throughout my entire being. I command the clearing of all blocks to purpose from my mental body. I embrace the responsibility of my divine path. I command the clearing of all heavy, unresolved hurt from my emotional body. I soothe my inner child and step into emotional sovereignty. I command the clearing of the illusion of being trapped from my physical body. I reclaim my freedom, my capability, and my power. I command the clearing and healing of all childhood challenges and traumas from my spiritual body. I call back all fragmented parts of my soul and I integrate them into my present wisdom. I activate, integrate, and anchor this pure, mature consciousness into every cell of my physical body and into the crystalline grid of the earth. I decree to the universe that my 4 bodies are completely aligned in mature wisdom. I am a sovereign creator. I am responsible for my energy, and I hold my manifestations with grace and stability. I allow wisdom to guide my actions. I no longer react from old wounds. I respond from clarity, steadiness, and growth. My mind becomes clear. My emotions become balanced. My body becomes grounded. My spirit becomes wise. I align all 4 bodies with mature consciousness now. And so it is. Take one more deep grounding breath. Feel that stable, capable energy anchoring into your spine. You are a master of your own reality. Return to this decree whenever you feel triggered or pulled back into old, reactive patterns. Maturity is not becoming emotionless. Maturity is becoming conscious enough to no longer let your wounds control your future, because true growth begins the moment awareness becomes stronger than reaction.